In this puzzle, we're looking for forcing moves. The first we need to look for is checks. We do have 2 checks available to us along this light square diagonal. However, this king is just going to run. There's not much we can do here to follow this up. There's no meaningful attack yet. The checks aren't going to work, so the next forcing moves are captures. We need to look for our meaningful captures. This is not a meaningful capture. This, however, is the rook taking on c4 is an exchange sacrifice. We momentarily, in this puzzle, give up material, the rook for the bishop, 5 points for 3 points, to get tactics against this king, which is weak. So rook takes, pawn takes on c4. We keep calculating. We see that we can then sacrifice the queen for the 2 rooks. Queen takes, and then rook takes back on b1, checking this king. In the subsequent position, we've got rook and bishop for queen, but it gets even better for black. White has to step their king forward. When they do, we notice that we can drop the rook back to b2, supported by our dark squared bishop, now pinning the queen to this king. Therefore, winning the queen, I'm going to be up the bishop in this endgame. So, again, the first tactic is an exchange sacrifice, sacrificing the rook for the bishop. Now we sacrifice the queen for the 2 rooks, because this is going to check the king, force it forward. And again, supported by our bishop, we can now drop the rook into b2, pinning the queen to this king. Best for white would be to take here. We're going to go ahead and take back with our bishop. And then we're going to go ahead and win this endgame up an entire bishop. That's the exchange sacrifice.